Katami Safia here. It's the Mommy Reveal. I'm at my wit's end. I am just mentally drained. And I just have one question. Why do we keep killing each other? I don't get it. I do get it. But I don't get it. I understand that my people suffer from a lot of trauma and, generational curses and different things like that. But I mean, it is just sickening when you look at the news and it's 10 people being shot here, 20 people shot in Chicago, 2-year-old child hit by a stray bullet. It's so embarrassing, especially in the time that we're in right now with the whole Black Lives Matter movement. We're trying to have our voices heard and trying to show surrounding communities that we matter, and we're trying to get them to listen to us, but we don't listen to us. And by no means am I trying to negate the fact that police brutality is wrong and racism is wrong, but I mean, if you're in your own community and you're shooting 10 and 20 people and killing children that are 2 years old, 3 years old, then what leg do we have to stand on? My brother lost one of his closest friends over the weekend over nonsense. This man has a son, so now that's another child who's going to be dealing with this trauma. And on and on and on we go. We have to make a change as a community. It's time to start changing these codes. At what point do we make a change? At what point do we hold people accountable for their messed up ways? Children, 2-year-olds, 3-year-olds, men who have children are being slaughtered in our communities, which means the cycle starts all over. You have another fatherless child. And the mind of a person who can pull out a gun and shoot their brother, shoot someone that looks just like them, let you know that they are empty. They don't even care about the fact that they're losing their lives as well, because you will go to jail and you will remove yourself from your family and your kids if you have any, or maybe they don't have anything to lose. But we just got to stop having I ain't got nothing to lose type people around us. We got to start protecting one another. We got to start protecting our communities, our children. We can't afford to continue to lose 10 and 20 black men a day. We want police brutality to stop. We want racism to stop. We're Black Lives Matter. But how can Black Lives matter if they don't matter to black people? We got to show these people how to respect us. We got to show them that we're banded together, supporting and protecting one another. Not killing each other over nonsense. Not taking out a gun and shooting one another because we can't take an ass whooping, or because our pride is hurt or our ego is hurt. And we have to stop having these types of people around us. It's time to grow up. It's time to grow up. We can't do anything now. You can't take your kids to a basketball game. You can't take your kids out to the park. You can't do any of that, because things can change in an instant because somebody down the street got a bruised ego. And it's just like, for me, it hurts because it's like, what are we going to do? What are we going to do about it? And I don't have the answers. I really don't know what we possibly could do to try to, us as a people, we're just so gone and just so lost to the point where we don't respect each other. We don't respect the family, the black family dynamic, which is already struggling and has been for so many generations. We don't care. We don't snitch, right? You can't snitch. So an innocent person gets killed at a park and we don't say nothing. We don't pin the person down till the cops come. We don't do anything. We can't do anything. Right weekend to gun violence for nothing. A father, a brother, a son, a friend. And as far as I know, An unproblematic young man that I known since he was yay high. Well, we were all yay high, but good dude. Not deserving to be shot down in the street like an animal by someone that looks just like him. And then we're the first ones to say, oh, this person went to the NBA, this person went to the NFL, this person blew up doing their rap career, and they didn't come back to the hood. Well, what are they coming back to the hood for? To end up like Nipsey Hussle? To end up dead and shot in the streets over jealousy and envy? Over hurt feelings, over disagreements? It just doesn't make any sense. And as a mom, it just terrifies me. We got to think about the kids. We got to think about the kids. And it's crazy because sometimes I hate having these conversations because I feel like they fall on deaf ears because as a people, we're just so far behind. And it just sometimes feels like there is nothing that we can do to change these things because it's been going on for so long and we continue to allow it to happen. So now you either stay around your own people and worry about them killing you for no reason or killing someone up the street or bullets flying, you know what I mean? And you got your kids outside, or you leave and you go to a white neighborhood and worry about racist people and the racist cops and just dealing with being black. It's like no matter where you are, you're dealing with being black, and black people, we need to get it together. We need to get it together. We need to really start holding people accountable for their actions. No, you cannot come on this block and kill my brother. No, you can't come on this block and be shooting up the place because there's kids on my block and they outside riding their bikes. So you're going to have to get out of here with that. Even the mob sat down around their round table or whatever and talked about their issues because they wanted to keep the killing to a minimum because they wanted to continue to make their money. So they didn't want to be beefing with this family or that family. And if you killed a made man without permission, they gonna kill you. That's how they keep order. And I'm just using that as an example, is that there gotta be some type of order. You can't invite everybody into your circle. And for the people who know that there's a dumb out dude that be around, y'all need to make sure that y'all keep him away from you and away from your kids. You can't wait for an innocent person to die, for an innocent child to be killed. And then here we are again, RIP. RIP, what good is that doing any of us? What good is RIP doing anybody? What good is RIP doing a fatherless child? What good is RIP doing for a mother who lost her son? Over nonsense. Over nonsense. It's just, I don't know, it's just really sad. Like I said, I don't have the answers, but I am willing and wanting to be involved in anything that could possibly try to help this. A person who walks around with a gun to go to a community barbecue or a community basketball game is not a person that has good intentions. They're looking for a reason to pull it out and shoot somebody and show everybody how big and bad they are. And, you know, I just feel bad for the families that are affected because it's a trickle-down effect. So many people are affected when these types of things happen, and it's very scary. You know, I have a worrying issue, just period. And now that I have a daughter, my worrying is at an all-time high with everything that's going on, and I'm trying to keep it together. I'm a level-headed person, but a lot of people out there are not level-headed. A lot of people out there are alone right now with, you know, everything going on with the pandemic and not being able to be around family has really sent people over the edge. We got to start checking on each other and supporting each other through these tough times. As a people overall, we just need to do better. We just need to do better with taking care of one another. And there needs to be some accountability. You know, kids are being killed. Women are being shot. It's unacceptable. Things need to change for our kids. They're the future. They need us to help them be great. And this is not helping them be great. Their parents being killed in the streets is not going to help them be great. Just very sad. And, you know, it just seems like it gets closer and closer and starts knocking at your front door. And we got to do something, y'all. I really don't know what, but we got to do something. It can't be accepted in our neighborhoods anymore. That person should be exiled. You understand what I'm saying? That person should know that they can't come back around. They should have known from the beginning that they can't come around and do those types of things. But we matter. Our lives matter. You know, Black families matter. Black fatherhood. Without that, our community will continue to fall. Our community will continue to be at the bottom of the totem pole every time. We have to start respecting life. Our neighborhoods and our communities are being taken over by people of other races because we don't know what to do with it. And then we're going to complain. You know, so that's pretty much it. You know, I just wanted to send my love and, you know, prayers and love out to people who are losing their loved ones, children that are losing their fathers at the hands of gun violence. A mother never gets over that. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. But anyway, yeah, so it's the mommy reveal, y'all. Let's put our heads together and try to figure out what we can do moving forward. I am down to be involved. I want to help my people. I want to see us grow. I want to see us do better. You know, I want to see us do better by our kids because they deserve it. None of them asked to be here. And we got to stop with all this jealousy, all this ego, all this pride. And we really just got to fix up. We got to fix up. R.I.P. Leonard. It's a shame, but you will be missed. I can't say anything negative about you. Every time I've seen you, you've always been a sweetheart. So my heart goes out to you and the family. I was good friends with his sister, so I will try to reach out to her. It's just sad. All of it is sad. Over there in Chicago, I don't know what's happening over there. They need professional help. We all do. We got to start taking care of ourselves mentally too. We got to start going into therapy and dealing with our traumas and dealing with our issues as well. We got to get this anger out of our hearts. And this disdain that we have for one another is just unacceptable, and we got to do something about it, y'all. So
I'm heartfelt right now. Like, I lost a day one brother tonight. We gotta grow as a people, yo. We can't grow one person, yo. You gotta tell your mans who's a shooter and all that. You gotta tell him to stop it.